the ultimate guide to breaking free from self-sabotage and living consciously. I remember the moment vividly, as if it were yesterday, when I first experienced an overwhelming surge of spiritual energy in a secluded temple high in the mountains, a place where the winds whispered ancient secrets and the very air vibrated with the wisdom of ages. In that moment, I knew that our lives are not meant to be hindered by self-sabotage or petty fears. Instead, they are a canvas on which we can paint a vivid picture of conscious living. I invite you, my dear friend, to join me on this epic journey where we break free from the chains of our limiting beliefs and embark on an adventure toward living a life filled with purpose, passion, and an unwavering connection to the divine energy that surrounds us. As we stand at the crossroads of our existence, let us ask ourselves, what is it that truly holds us back from becoming our highest selves? How can we shatter the patterns of self-sabotage that have been ingrained within us since childhood? And in doing so, embrace a life of boundless possibilities? I began my journey with a question that echoed in the silence of my heart. What is the source of my deepest fears? And how have they kept me imprisoned? I recall a time when I was paralyzed by doubt and anxiety, overwhelmed by the negative voices that insisted I was not worthy of success or love. But in that quiet moment of profound introspection, I realized that the very act of questioning my beliefs was the first step toward liberation. You see, the human spirit is incredibly resilient, and within each of us lies the power to overcome any obstacle. When we decide to break free from self-sabotage, we are not simply discarding old habits, we are reclaiming our true essence, our inner light that guides us through the darkest nights. As I sat in meditation under the starlit sky, the universe revealed to me that every challenge, every setback, is a stepping stone on our path to enlightenment. It was then that I understood that living consciously means embracing our full potential, even in the face of uncertainty. I want you to imagine a scenario. You are standing at the edge of a vast cliff, the wind gently caressing your face, and the horizon stretching out into infinity. In that breathtaking moment, you feel both terrified and exhilarated, a poignant reminder that growth is often accompanied by discomfort. We all have moments of vulnerability, moments when the fear of failure or rejection looms large. Yet, it is in these very moments that we find our greatest strength. I encourage you to ask yourself, what if the only thing standing between you and the life you desire is the courage to leap into the unknown? When we release the grip of self-sabotage, we open ourselves up to experiences that are not only transformative but also deeply fulfilling. Our journey is one of continual evolution, a series of steps that lead us closer to the truth of who we are meant to be. In our quest to live consciously, we must learn to discern the difference between our authentic desires and the superficial expectations imposed upon us by society. I have witnessed countless individuals struggle under the weight of external pressures, each one caught in a cycle of self-doubt and unfulfilling routines. We are bombarded with messages that tell us we must conform, that our dreams are too big or too impractical. But let me share a secret with you. The most extraordinary breakthroughs occur when we dare to challenge the status quo. In one of my own transformative experiences, I ventured into a remote forest where ancient trees stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time. There, amid the rustling leaves and the gentle murmur of a hidden stream, I encountered a wise elder who spoke of the importance of embracing our inner truth. He told me, the chains that bind you are woven from your own fears. Only when you confront them can you soar like the eagle above these ancient woods. His words resonated deeply within me, and I realized that the journey toward conscious living is not about seeking external validation, but rather about trusting the infinite wisdom that resides within each of us. As we move deeper into this exploration, we must acknowledge that breaking free from self-sabotage is not an overnight miracle, it is a gradual process of healing, self-discovery, and transformation. There were times in my life when I found myself spiraling into habits that undermined my progress, each setback a painful reminder of my own imperfections. Yet, I learned that every misstep was an opportunity to learn, an invitation to refine my understanding of who I truly am. It is through these challenges that we develop the resilience to rise above our circumstances. I often wonder, what if we viewed every failure not as a sign of weakness, but as a necessary part of our journey towards self-improvement? The truth is, each moment of adversity carries with it a hidden blessing, a chance to discover new strengths and to redefine our relationship with ourselves. By embracing the lessons of our past and honoring the process of growth, we can transform self-sabotage into a powerful catalyst for change. There is a profound beauty in the struggle, a sacred alchemy that turns pain into wisdom and adversity into opportunity. When we begin to see our challenges through the lens of compassion and understanding, we unlock the door to a realm of infinite possibilities. I recall a time when I was overwhelmed by a wave of despair, convinced that my efforts were futile. It was in that dark hour that I encountered a moment of unexpected clarity, a flash of insight that revealed to me the interconnectedness of all things. In that fleeting second, I understood that every experience, no matter how painful, was intricately woven into the tapestry of my soul. This realization filled me with an unshakable sense of purpose and renewed my commitment to living consciously. It is a reminder that the journey to break free from self-sabotage is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the full spectrum of our human experience, both the light and the shadow. As we continue on this path, I invite you to consider the many ways in which our inner dialogue shapes our reality. Too often, we are our own harshest critics, the voices of self-doubt echoing in our minds long after the moment has passed. But what if we could reframe our inner narrative, replacing judgment with kindness and criticism with encouragement? I have spent countless hours in meditation and reflection, and I have discovered that the secret to overcoming self-sabotage lies in nurturing a loving relationship with oneself. When we treat ourselves with the same compassion that we extend to our loved ones, we create a fertile ground for healing and growth. Imagine a world where every misstep is met with gentle understanding rather than harsh condemnation. A world where we celebrate our efforts as much as our achievements. This is the world of conscious living, a realm where every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become the best version of ourselves. I often find myself pondering the intricate dance between fate and free will. Is it possible that our lives are guided by a cosmic plan, yet still shaped by the choices we make every day? In my travels, I have met many seekers who wrestle with this very question. One evening, while sitting by a flickering campfire beneath a sky ablaze with stars, a fellow traveler asked me, "Do you believe that we are masters of our destiny, or are we merely actors in a preordained play?" His words sparked a deep conversation that lasted long into the night. As we explored the delicate balance between destiny and self-determination, I realized then that the key to breaking free from self-sabotage is not to deny the role of fate, but to harness the power of our choices with unwavering conviction. When we recognize that every decision, no matter how small, has the potential to alter the course of our lives, we empower ourselves to create a future that reflects our highest aspirations. There were days when the weight of my own self-imposed limitations felt unbearable, when every step forward was met with resistance from the shadows of my past. In these moments, I would seek solace in nature, a gentle reminder that the world is filled with beauty and infinite wonder. I remember one such day, standing in a lush valley surrounded by vibrant wildflowers and the soft hum of life all around me. It was there that I realized the importance of aligning our actions with the natural rhythms of the universe. Just as the seasons change in their own time, so too must we allow ourselves the space to evolve at our own pace. This realization helped me to break free from the relentless pressure of societal expectations, teaching me that true freedom lies in the art of surrender. I ask you now, what if you allowed yourself the grace to change, to evolve, and to embrace the unknown without fear? In doing so, you honor the divine process of growth and transformation. Every day, I remind myself that the journey to conscious living is not measured by external accomplishments, but by the depth of our inner experiences. We often become so focused on achieving tangible milestones that we forget to celebrate the small, yet significant, moments of spiritual connection. It is in the quiet moments, when the world slows down and we can truly hear the whisper of our soul, that we find the true essence of life. I have learned that living consciously means being fully present in each moment, savoring the beauty of life as it unfolds in real time, whether it is the gentle caress of a breeze on a summer evening or the profound stillness of a midnight meditation. Every experience offers us a glimpse into the vast reservoir of wisdom that lies within. I invite you to take a moment now to breathe deeply and ask yourself, how often do you truly pause to appreciate the miracle of your existence? This simple act of mindfulness can be the first step toward breaking the cycle of self-sabotage and embracing a life of abundance and joy. In our modern world, where distractions abound and the pace of life is ever accelerating, it is all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We are constantly bombarded with information, each notification and headline vying for our attention, and in the process, we often neglect the inner voice that guides us. I urge you to take a step back and reflect on the ways in which technology and societal pressures may be contributing to a cycle of self-sabotage. Consider for a moment the possibility that by disconnecting from the constant noise of the world, you might reconnect with the quiet wisdom of your heart. I have found that moments of solitude and reflection are essential for cultivating a sense of inner peace and clarity. In those moments of stillness, we are able to see beyond the surface of our daily lives and tap into a deeper reservoir of creativity and purpose. If you ever feel overwhelmed by the relentless pace of modern life, remember that true power lies in your ability to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the core of your being. Our journey together is one of profound discovery, where every step we take is a testament to our commitment to living consciously. I have shared with you my own struggles and triumphs, my moments of doubt and the revelations that have guided me along the way, all in the hope that you too might find the courage to break free from the cycle of self-sabotage. The process of self-improvement is not always linear, it is a series of ups and downs, twists and turns, that ultimately lead us to a higher understanding of ourselves. I want you to know that every setback you experience is a stepping stone toward your ultimate liberation. Embrace your failures as learning opportunities, and trust that each challenge is preparing you for a greater awakening. The path to spiritual awakening and conscious living is paved with both light and shadow. And it is through embracing this duality that we truly come to understand the depth of our existence. I often reflect on the notion that our lives are a reflection of our inner world. When we are entangled in patterns of self-sabotage, it is often because we have not yet learned to honor the truth of who we are. The journey to breaking free begins with an honest confrontation of our inner demons, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities that have held us captive for so long. It is a process that requires immense courage, for it means looking deeply into the mirror of our soul and acknowledging the parts of ourselves we have long denied. I encourage you to ask yourself, what hidden truths lie beneath the surface of your everyday life? What unspoken dreams and desires have you buried in the name of practicality or fear of failure? In exploring these questions, we open ourselves up to a realm of infinite possibility, where every revelation is a spark that ignites the fire of transformation. By confronting our inner truths, we reclaim our power and take the first steps toward living a life that is truly our own. There was a day, not too long ago, when I found myself standing at the precipice of a major life decision. The uncertainty was palpable, and the weight of my own expectations seemed insurmountable. Yet, in that moment of vulnerability, I felt an inexplicable force urging me to let go of the past and embrace the promise of a new beginning. I remember the sensation vividly, a rush of adrenaline, a clarity of thought, and a deep sense of knowing that I was on the verge of something extraordinary. It was as if the universe itself had conspired to remind me that every ending is merely a precursor to a new chapter. I invite you to reflect on your own life. When was the last time you allowed yourself to fully surrender to the flow of existence? What miracles might unfold if you dared to trust in the inherent goodness of life? Even when the path ahead seems shrouded in uncertainty, these are the questions that fuel our journey toward conscious living, each one a beacon of hope guiding us through the labyrinth of self-doubt. Throughout my years of exploration, I have come to understand that the art of breaking free from self-sabotage is a deeply personal and ongoing process. It requires us to be both gentle and persistent, to cultivate a mindset that is resilient in the face of adversity and open to the wonders of life. I have seen individuals transform their lives through practices such as meditation, journaling, and mindful reflection, tools that help us peel away the layers of conditioning and reveal the radiant core of our being. Each time we choose to rise above our self-imposed limitations, we not only heal ourselves but also contribute to a collective awakening, a movement toward a world where every soul is free to shine. I urge you to explore these practices, to experiment with techniques that resonate with your unique journey, and to never shy away from seeking the guidance of those who have walked this path before you. For instance, If you are looking for more insights on mindful living and spiritual growth, you might consider visiting resources like https://www.mindful.org to deepen your understanding further. As we approach the culmination of our shared journey, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. The essence of conscious living is not found in grand gestures or extraordinary feats, but in the quiet, deliberate choices we make each day. It is in the decision to rise each morning with gratitude, to face our challenges with courage, and to extend compassion not only to others but to ourselves as well. I stand before you as a living testament to the transformative power of self-belief. A humble guide who has learned that the greatest miracles in life occur when we dare to step outside the confines of our comfort zones and embrace the unknown. I ask you now, with all the sincerity in my heart, what small step can you take today to break free from the chains of self-sabotage? How can you begin to live more consciously, to align your actions with your highest aspirations, and to honor the infinite potential that lies within you? In the stillness of our shared silence, as the echoes of our journey reverberate within the chambers of our hearts, we find ourselves on the threshold of a new dawn. I recall a moment during one of my most challenging days when I felt completely lost, overwhelmed by the noise of negative self-talk and the burden of past mistakes. Yet, in that moment of despair, I discovered that the key to liberation lies in the act of forgiveness, both of oneself and of the circumstances that have shaped us. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but rather a profound acknowledgement of our shared humanity. It is the gentle art of releasing the grudges and regrets that weigh us down, allowing us to move forward with a lighter, more joyful heart. As you reflect on your own life, I invite you to consider, what would it feel like to let go of the burdens that no longer serve you? What new opportunities might emerge if you embraced a life free of self-imposed limitations? I have traveled far and wide, meeting countless souls on this journey of self-discovery, and one recurring truth has emerged: the path to conscious living is a collective endeavor. When we break free from the confines of self-sabotage, we create ripples that extend far beyond our own lives, touching the hearts of those around us and inspiring a wave of transformation that has the power to reshape our world. Our shared experiences, our collective struggles, and our mutual triumphs all serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In every smile, every act of kindness, every moment of genuine connection, we witness the profound impact of living authentically and embracing our true selves. I encourage you to be a beacon of light in your community, to share your story with those who may be lost in the shadows of self-doubt, and to remind others that they, too, are worthy of love, joy, and success. In the quiet moments when you find yourself alone with your thoughts, remember that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Each challenge you encounter is a hidden blessing, a chance to learn, to grow, and to rediscover the beauty of your own soul. I have often wondered, as I sat in solitude under the vast expanse of the night sky, what it would be like if every person embraced the possibility of transformation with open arms. How much richer would our world be if we all chose to live consciously? To recognize that our greatest power lies not in avoiding failure, but in rising after each fall? It is in these moments of introspection that we can truly appreciate the miracle of our existence and the infinite potential that lies before us. I stand here today, humbled by the journey that has brought me to this moment, and filled with an unwavering belief in the power of transformation. The lessons I have learned, the challenges I have overcome, and the insights I have gained are all woven into the fabric of my being. I share them with you not as a final destination, but as a guide, a roadmap for those who are ready to break free from the shackles of self-sabotage and embrace a life of conscious living. The path is not always easy, and there will be times when the darkness seems overwhelming. Yet, it is precisely in those moments that the light within you burns brightest. Trust that every step, no matter how small, is a step toward reclaiming your power and unlocking the full potential of your spirit. As our journey together draws to a close, I want you to carry this message in your heart. You are the master of your destiny, the creator of your reality, and the embodiment of infinite potential. Every moment offers you a fresh start, a new opportunity to choose love over fear, to choose growth over stagnation, and to choose the path of conscious living. Let your inner light shine as a beacon of hope for yourself and for those who walk beside you. Ask yourself again, with the wisdom of your soul, What legacy do you wish to leave behind? How will you transform the pain of your past into the power of your future? These are the questions that will guide you on your journey. Questions that, when answered with honesty and courage, will illuminate the way to a life of true fulfillment and joy. I invite you to reflect deeply on all that we have shared, to revisit the memories of your own struggles and triumphs, and to embrace the truth that every experience has prepared you for this very moment. Let us continue to walk this path together, hand in hand, as we forge a future defined not by the limitations of our past but by the boundless promise of our dreams. In every breath you take, in every step you make, remember that you are not alone. We are united in our quest for truth, in our desire to break free from self-sabotage, and in our commitment to living consciously. The journey may be long and winding, but it is also filled with moments of breathtaking beauty, unexpected miracles, and profound insights that reveal the extraordinary power of the human spirit. So, my friend, as we stand at the threshold of a new beginning, I ask you one final, deep question. Are you ready to release the past, to embrace the infinite possibilities of the present, and to create a future that reflects the true magnificence of your soul? The answers lie within you, waiting to be discovered in the quiet spaces of your heart and the bold leaps of your spirit. Let us embark on this journey with courage, with compassion, and with an unyielding belief that we can, together, break free from the cycle of self-sabotage and step into a life that is not only lived consciously but celebrated with every breath. As we continue forward, may you find the strength to forgive yourself, the wisdom to learn from every experience, and the joy of knowing that every day is a precious opportunity to create the life you have always dreamed of. Embrace the magic of transformation, trust in the unfolding of your destiny, and always remember that the power to change your life lies within you.